I am Curran Bhatia. I am speaking to the 17-year-old Phenom, Xander Zayas. He's 4-0, 3 KOs. And he's actually not going to be 17 for that much longer. He's turning 18 in a few days, and I know he's got a big fight lined up before that, and that's with Orlando Salgado. So we're going to talk about that. But Xander, when we first talked earlier this year in April, I know the pandemic had just hit, and obviously there was a natural frustration there because you had become 4-0 in your career, and then obviously it was halted. So now it's September, you're finally getting back in there. How pumped are you to get back in the ring?
And I'm ready to go. I'm 100% pumped. It's been 6 long weeks of training camp, great weeks. Been putting in some hard work. My team is happy. I'm happy, and I'm ready again to put on a show September 4th.
And what does it mean for you? You're going to fight on September 4th against Orlando Salgado. He's 1-0, 1 knockout, and this is going to be on Telemundo, so it's a big fight. And then you turn 18 the next day, right? So that's an interesting situation. You fight and then you turn 18.
Well, I'm excited. Again, I'm excited to, turn 18. I'll be eligible to fight in any state. But before celebrating my birthday, I got a job to do September 4th, and I'm focused on that job. And then after, I can worry about everything else.
And I read recently, I mean, this is rare for a professional fighter who's as well known as you are, or becoming as well known. You just graduated high school, is that right? You just graduated.
Yes, sir. Just graduated high school. Man, happy to accomplish that. That was a promise that I did to my mom, and now I'm already done.
And I'm sure that you growing up, you always wanted to be a professional boxer like a lot of people do. But did you ever think that you would become a professional boxer, signed by a big promoter, in this case Top Rank, doing that all before you even graduated high school? I mean, that's an amazing feat. Did you ever think that was possible?
No, not at all. If you want me to be honest with you, not at all. I mean, the main goal was to go to the Olympics and then turn pro. But again, the change of the age kind of changed everything out as how we had it planned. But I mean, it was a great opportunity to pursue the next goal, to sign pro, and at such a young age, it was something special.
And it is absolutely something special. And obviously you are a rising star in the sport. And it seems like you have the correct work ethic, the correct mindset. I saw a piece about you on YouTube, just about your day and your focus. And I can definitely see the work ethic there. So let's talk a little bit about your fight. You're fighting Orlando Salgado. As we said, it's on Friday, September 4th. It's on Telemundo. He's undefeated. You're undefeated. Someone's O has to go, even though it's 4 wins versus 1 win. But still, what do you know about your opponent, Orlando Salgado?
Well, we've seen the video of the only fight that he has, and we also seen a couple sparring sessions. I mean, we have adjusted to everything that he does. We have created a game plan for him, and I'm looking forward to execute that and listen to my corner, and again get the victory September 4th.
And what do you know about his style stylistically? You mentioned you saw the fight that his 1 pro fight. Stylistically, how do you think this fight's going to play out?
Well, as long as I listen to my corner and I follow the game plan and execute everything that we've been working on throughout camp, I know I'll be good and I'll get the victory. He's a strong fighter. He comes forward, he brings the fight, and I'm looking forward to showcase my talent and put combinations together to the body, to the head, strong punches, and showcase what I can do inside that ring.
And you mentioned watching tape on him. Now, he only had 1 fight, and that was actually a 1-round fight, so it didn't even go the full round. 2 minutes and 51 seconds. So do you wish that there was a little bit more tape, or do you feel comfortable with what you've seen? I
mean, as any fighter, you wish you can see a little bit more. But I'm really comfortable also with what I've seen. We also seen a couple of sparring sessions of him. So I'm pretty comfortable of what I have to do, of what I've been working on, and I'm looking forward to execute that September 4th.
And last time we spoke back in April, I asked you about if your mindset in the ring is to get the spectacular knockout. And you said that if the knockout comes, it comes, but that's not your main objective.
Yes.
In this case, though, you haven't been in the ring for so long. Are you going to be amped up in there? Are you going to have to kind of pull back a little bit, maybe because you haven't been in the ring for so long?
Well, again, it's been 6 long weeks of training camp. I feel ready. And the objective is not going to change. The objective is to get the victory. It don't matter how it comes, knockout, decision. I'm gonna go in there and execute the game plan. Get the victory and then celebrate my birthday.
And are you thinking anything about trying to get a couple rounds in terms of trying to knock the rust off a little bit?
Yes, most definitely. I mean, that as a fighter, that's always something that you're looking forward to do. Get some rounds in. Showcase your talent for your fans. But again, if the knockout comes in the third round, in the second round, in the third round, or if it comes by decision, the victory, I'll be more than happy to get it.
And that was my next question for you. He's undefeated. You're undefeated. What is the official prediction from Xander Zayas? What's going to happen on Friday night?
Friday night, you're going to see a victory from Xander Zayas.
And are we leaning knockout or decision? What are we thinking?
Whatever happens, happens. I know I'm gonna get the victory, and I'm looking forward to do so.
We mentioned that your 18th birthday is the next day. Now that actually is a big deal because you're 17 years old now, and you can't fight everywhere in America, but you will be able to at 18 because you'll be an adult, right? So, what does it mean to you to have those opportunities now opened up, and where do you want to fight after turning 18?
One of my goals has always been, to fight in Madison Square Garden in New York. So I'm looking forward to do that. But yeah, I mean, now once I turn 18 Saturday, there won't be no holding backs. Wherever Top Friend need me, I'll be there, and I'm just excited.
And you actually fought twice already in 2020. This is surprisingly, because the pandemic seems like it's been going on forever, but you were able to get 2 fights in before it started. This is now your 3rd fight in 2020. What is your 2020 game plan now going forward? How many more times do you want to fight this year?
Well, after this fight, I'm looking forward, for whenever Top Friend give me that call. I know I'll be ready. I'll stay training. I'll stay in the gym, and I'll be ready to put on a show for the fans anytime Top Friend call me.
We talked about last time when we spoke in April about your ambitions in the sport. Obviously, a world title will be there. We talked about maybe title eliminators and things like that. In terms of your timeline, when do you think that you'd be ready for like a title eliminator type of fight?
Again, I want to take everything step by step. I'm not focusing on that right now. Right now, I'm focusing on September 4th, getting the victory. Then, everything step by step. I don't want to rush anything, and I know when the time comes and everything is settled and I'm ready to go. Top Ring is gonna allow that to happen, and I'm going to perform.
And as you continue in your career, more and more people are starting to learn about you. We did the interview in April, like I said. So if anyone wants to learn more, go check that out in terms of your backstory and things like that. But just for this moment, in terms of this big opportunity, what do you want people to know about you? What do you want people to know about Xander Zayas that they may not already know?
Well, Xander Zayas this Friday is going to put on a show. He's going to put some great combinations, power shots to the body, to the head, impose his boxing skills, and get the victory, man. Get the victory. And all I want to say is, to all my fans, thank you for all the love, thank you for all the support, and I appreciate everything you guys do.
And just before we close it out, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about your work ethic. And like I mentioned, there was a documentary about you on YouTube, getting up early in the morning, training every single day, training hard. A lot of people, I'm sure, wanted to, become professional athletes. You are actually living out that dream, but I'm sure that there was a lot of hard work involved in that process. And actually, more importantly than hard work was the dedication of doing it every single day. How were you able to manifest your dreams and become successful and become a professional athlete?
Well, first off, I want to shout out to FD War. They are, the directors of the video. They made everything happen, so I'm thankful for them. Also, it's just all about hard work, dedication. And about staying focused, and believing in yourself. I believe in myself a lot. I believe in the work that I put in, my team put in, and that's all it matters, man. That's all it takes.
And for an average 17-year-old, right, you would think the day would consist of, maybe playing some video games, hanging out with some friends. That's not the case for you. And you could see that in the documentary about you. What is the typical day like for Xander Zayas?
For the typical day, I wake up every day at 6 a.m. in the morning, eat my breakfast, take a shower, get ready, hit the gym. Then, it depends on what we have that day. This week, because we're cutting weight, that's what we kind of like focusing on, cutting the weight and then making sure I'm healthy for September 4th. But everything goes like that. Every coach got everything planned out. Then I get home around 11, 1. And I just have kind of like the whole day for myself. I kind of sleep, rest the body, eat, go for a run, watch movies, read books, do all that fun stuff, and go to sleep around 8, 9, and repeat it again.
And that's a great way that you've been able to continue your work ethic, continue the dedication, and obviously that's showing results now.
Yes, sir.
In your career. I also know that you were involved in an anti-bullying campaign. So just wanted to ask you, that cause obviously is important to you. So what is it about that cause that speaks to you?
Man, as a former victim of bullying, I didn't like being abused, mentally or physically. So I'm 100% sure that anybody that is going through that, they don't like it. They don't want to be in that position. So if I can put a stop or, let people know that it's not nice, it's not all right to, call people name or abuse other people because you feel you're better or stronger or bigger than them. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna let people know that it's not right.
So just to close it out, you're turning 18 on Saturday, but before that, you have a big fight Friday, September 4th. It's in Florida. It's on Telemundo. It's going to be a big fight for you, a big stepping stone in your career. So one last time, tell people why they should tune into this fight and tell them where they can see you fight.
You guys can tune in on Telemundo September 4th at 12 a.m. Eastern time. Man, I'm going to put on a show. I'm going to execute everything I've been working on, and it's going to be an exciting night.
Best of luck to you as you continue your career. And I said this last time we spoke, I hope that we can continue the conversation as you continue into your career. I think you've got a great head on your shoulders. The work ethic is there. You're putting in your work. So best of luck to you. And I hope to talk to you soon. And enjoy your 18th birthday, man. Definitely enjoy that and celebrate.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.